We've taken a look at creating categories and managing them, and also how to finalize your final grade setup that was found under Settings, Traditional Grade Calculations. Now we're going to take a look at how to enter assignments. The Create Assignment shortcut is up at the above, and it's under Create, and you select Assignment. You get several options in this new window, the first of which is naming your assignment. Then you can select your category, the number of points. The due date is important. The due dates fall within the reporting periods of Q1 and Q2. By default, when you select Create Assignment, the date below here is today. However, if this assignment had been given 2 weeks ago, you might want to change this date. Students. This is where you can target the assignment. For example, if the assignment was only meant for all of your class except maybe 3 individualized students, you would unselect the 3 students that did not need to take this assignment. You can also attach your standard that goes with it. It's not necessary, but you can. So you can attach your standards, you can target your students, and you can give it a name, a category, and you can also, if you have more than one Pre-Calculus 12.0 class, you could say to create this assignment for more than one class. But for this example, I only have one class, so I'll set it to just this class. And then you click on Save. And close. Your assignment list is found under Grading, Assignment List. When you have several assignments, they will all be listed here. If you want to edit an assignment that you've created, you would pick your assignment and click on Edit. This takes us back to this window where we can make edits. If you want to enter scores for this assignment, you would click on the assignment name. You'll notice that I have 2 columns. One is score, and the other one is the strand. If you want more information on the strand, you click on the cell, and the strand name is above. Notice that we have 3 dots here, indicating that there is more to this strand. To see more, you click on Show More, and if Description tab isn't selected, select it. Now I have the full strand. So if I want to enter the score, I'm going to close this little box here first. You get a number pad here over on the right. You can enter the score, or you can use the keyboard as well. The strands is not a score, but rather it's meeting, in progress, or not meeting. These are not used to calculate your final grade. The final grade is your score column. Once you've entered all the scores for the students that took the assignment, you click on Save. You can return to your assignment list, and I now see that I've scored 1 of 18. So if you're missing any scores, you can see it on one page. I want to point out that if you created your categories properly and targeted your correct classes, when you create an assignment for your calculus class, the only categories that will be available to you are the one that you've set in your final grade calculations. You are less likely to make errors. Also note that the due date, in this case is October 5th, indicates which reporting period it will be calculated into your final grades. If we want to look at final grade reporting period dates, you would click on this Q1, and we now see the dates. S1 runs from July 13th to February 2nd. Q1 ends on November 11th, and Q2 starts on November 12th and ends on February 2nd. So any assignment that has a due date between July 13th and November 11th will be calculated in Q1. All assignments that were created or the due date was changed to November 12th to February 2nd will show up in Q2. And your S1 encompasses the entire reporting period. I've gone ahead and created a second assignment. Notice that scored says 21 of 21, and then the second one says 18 of 18. That's because there's 3 students here that I said that didn't need to take this assignment. So when you change your view to grading and you look at score sheet will show you in columns all your assignments and all the scores. Notice that Chelsea here has a cell that I can't edit. This assignment is for specific students. So when you encounter these bars, it means that at some point you unselected that student from that assignment. If that was an error and you wanted to change that, you would need to go back to that assignment, click on Edit, and then from the students, you would need to add Chelsea. So now when we return to our score sheet, if Chelsea is missing a grade that she's done, I can now enter it. There you have it. That covers on how to enter scores and assignments into PowerTeacher Pro.